In a previous lesson, we learned about the 4 quadrants in a Cartesian plane. This lesson will focus on how to write the coordinates properly, as well as how to plot the points using a given coordinate. Let's have a look in the first quadrant at the blue dot. We always write our coordinates with the x values first, then the y values, separating them by a comma, and then putting brackets around the whole thing. An easy way to remember which number goes first is that x always comes before y in the alphabet. Again, for this blue dot, the coordinates are 3 on the x-axis and 2 on the y. Again, putting the brackets around the numbers. Moving to quadrant number 2, the red dot, we have a value of -7 on the x-axis and 2 on the y-axis. Again, if the values are positive, I don't need to put a positive sign. I know that they are positive because I don't have a negative sign in front of them. Moving to the third quadrant, the yellow dot, the value on the x-axis is -3, and the value on the y-axis is -2. In my fourth quadrant, the green dot is an 8 on the x-axis and a -3 on the y. Now let's plot the points using the given coordinate. We always start at the origin, which is 0 value on the x and 0 value on the y. If on the x the number is positive, we move to the right. If it's negative, we move to the left. For the y values, if it's positive, we move up, and if it's negative, we move down. Looking at our coordinate, -4, 5, we start at the origin and move -4 paces to the left, and then 5 places up, and this is where we would plot our point. If we have a look at this coordinate, 0, 6, again, we always start at the origin, and the first number tells me whether I move to the left or to the right. However, in this case, since this is 0, we don't move at all. We then move to the y coordinate, and in this case, it's 6, so that means we go up 6. So in this case, the point would be right here. In this scenario, we have -3 on the x. Starting at the origin, I move to the left 3 places, but I notice that my y, I can't move up and I can't move down because this is 0. So my point is right here.